Before we start, we would like to make you watch 2 minutes of this documentary about plastic pollution.
It is now nightfall, and our highly advanced night vision cameras have managed to capture for the first time in history a plastic bag in pitch black. Phenomenal. The vast cement rivers of California, home to literally dozens of animals. Many plastic bags will not make it out of here. The reeds and branches will see to that. As at home in water as it is on land or in the air, the bag's natural buoyancy makes it an excellent swimmer. It's close now, and it can feel it. At last, the bag has reached the gateway to the open sea. Careful to avoid the mouths of hungry sea life that feed on the helpless plastic, the bag will travel hundreds of miles to join the thriving community of plastic known as the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. The Garbage Patch is a veritable plastic oasis where millions of tons of plastic garbage remain trapped by the currents. It is said to be twice the size of Texas. Never actually biodegrading, here the plastic bag can live indefinitely, peacefully coexisting with billions of other petroleum species before breaking into ever tinier plastic pieces, thus completing the plastic cycle of life.
Before we start, we did a SWOT analysis about our situation with plastic pollution. Our strength is that we have many recycling plants around the world, recycling more than 100,000 tons a day. Recyclables a day. Our weakness is that plastic is a common day item, which is in most of our daily items. However, our opportunity is that we could minimize the use of plastic, for example, turning plastic bottles into glass bottles or reusable bottles. Our threats are humanity itself. Humans have become so corrupted that they will do anything in their power to gain money and more power. We used 3 websites to convey this problem: OECD, WeForum, and WFF.
The first website I want to mention is OECD. This is a quotation that I gathered from the OECD's website. This quotation shows only 9% of plastic garbage is recycled, while another 19% is burned, 50% of it is disposed of in landfills, and 22% escapes waste management systems. This is a concrete example of why plastics affect the world so badly. In this slide, we can see the answer of where plastic goes, because this graph shows the plastic distribution and percentage of them that is recycled, incinerated, ends up in landfill and waste management systems. The second website I want to mention is WeForum. According to the CEL, plastic manufacture and incineration would emit 850 million metric tons of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere in 2019, comparable to 189 coal-fired power plants. The production and incineration of plastics. When plastic is burned, harmful substances such as hydrochloric acid, sulfur dioxide, dioxins, and heavy metals as well as particulates are released. These emissions have been linked to illnesses and the stressing of human immune systems. Also, this is another example that most cancel solid waste, which contains around 12 8% plastic is burned, releasing harmful substances into the atmosphere.
Now, let's move on to our third website, WFF. This quotation shows us that the extraction of transportation of said fuels, followed by the manufacture of plastic, produces billions of tons of greenhouse gases. For example, 4% of global petroleum production is diverted to the creation of plastic, and another 4% is consumed in the refining process. As some of you might know, plastic has many byproducts, such as many types of greenhouse gases. However, even though we recycle 100,000 tons of plastic per day, we are insufficient, and as we are only recycling 12% of it.